Broadcasting from Miami, Florida.
Check this out.
Let's go. Welcome to 25-8 The Culture. On who's hot and who's not. Everything hip-hop. Turn it on, turn it up, get it loud. Here we go. You're now vibing with 25-8 The Culture.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ Pablo McAbee from 25-8 The Culture with your host, D-Wise from the Big Fellas. What it do?
Yo, what up? It's your boy D-Wise. You already know what we're doing. We got an artist in the building. I can't wait to interview him. You know what I'm saying? He got bars, he got music. You know what I mean? Let's get to it.
Awesome. Legendary Big Money Boy Lance. What it do?
As always, fellas, appreciate the intro. Glad to be here. Most importantly, drink in one hand, smoke in the other. Let's go.
And with us, our special guest, Sha, the artist from Flatbush, Brooklyn. What's up?
What's up? It's Sha.
Hit a nigga like a book, might hit a nigga with a bush, and I know I hit it in a bush. Is you really real or you pussy? I want a meal, not a cookie. Give me pills, give me pussy. Wanna feel if it's gushy. Let me feel if it's mushy. Got my own man tryna plot. Play dumb till I get a Glock. Getting money, yeah, I get a lot. Think you flexing, yeah, but you not. When I ring the bell, pop the rock. Looking frail, but I got a Glock. So I could throw the hands in like a block. And my man sitting there.
Yo, so welcome to 25-8 The Culture. You're on the segment of bars and interviews. So we're going to interview. Yo, so, I've been checking out your project. It's called Drill and B.
Yeah, so that's like Drill and B. I'm mixing R&B with drill. So basically it's like a mixture of both of them. And like, before I got into rapping, I used to sing when I was like younger and shit. You feel me? Like when I was like 14 and shit. So it's like when I was 16, I realized I could rap and shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna choose one if I could do both. That's how my name Sha the Artist came about, because I used to be Sha the Singer. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be like Sha the Rapper. So I'm like Sha the Artist. You feel me? And that's when I was 16. So it was like, basically, I've been trying to figure out how I can mix the rapping with the singing for a long time. And now that my city is in like drill mode right now, I found a way to still put myself onto it.
All right, for people that don't know what drill mode is, what is that?
Basically, like every era has a time period where like there's certain type of music that's relevant, certain type of beats is relevant. You know, like in the South, like in like New Orleans when Lil Wayne and them was coming up, or back when you had We Are the Breaks with Curtis Blow, stuff like that. You had a certain sound, you know. And right now, after like Pop Smoke died and shit, rest in peace to Pop Smoke, that shit like Mad Enough is like is a drill city right now. Like that's what the sound of New York is. That's the sound right now. That's the stamp. But it's like you gotta try to. I don't believe in like just getting on another nigga wave just like that. You gotta try to put yourself onto anything you do. So that's where this comes about.
Yo, definitely. You're working, man. You know, when I checked out your music, you got a lot of music out for such a short span. And yes, you actually got a lot of content and stuff like that. And it's impressive, man. I'm not gonna lie. Your videos were very intriguing. They're very good. You got a good style, a nice flow, a good image to yourself, and I see that you're doing great things.
Good looks.
Yeah, how did you come about with your name? You said you were called Sha the singer first. How did the name Sha come up? Is that happens to be your name, and it's just like slang, and like how did you?
Sure. No, that's part of my real name. That's like my real name is Shakphidd. It's part of like Kaya is a Bob Marley song called it's about weed. You feel me? I'm Jamaican. And then Sha comes from sharp, because my father gave me that name as sharp. So it means like being on point. So we put it together. So, but I just made my rap name Sha the Artist. And I told you the story about how I used to sing before. Now I'm rapping. So I put it together, and it's like an artist. An artist could do rapping, you know, painting. I could do whatever.
Yeah. So. Yo, big up to all the Jamaicans that are watching this. We gotta shout you out. Big up all of Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Yeah, you ready? You already know.
Yeah. All right, D-Wise, take it away.
Yo, so, you know what I'm saying, bringing into it, I see what you're doing. I see your movement and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I listened to your whole album, and I want to say...
appreciate it.
I really like You Understand. Understand Me. I was vibing with that one. I like that one. And then Black. Those two out of the whole album, those ones stuck out to me. So I just want to know, if you could break down what was the creative juices for, and a little bit of background for You Understand Me and all Black. Like, can you break that down and what you was going for?
Well, first of all, stay tuned because Understand Me, that's what I'm shooting inside of Miami soon. You feel me? So stay tuned for that one. But Understand Me, that basically came about. Instead of that song, I was basically like, I wanted to mix it up. Each song is like in an order. So you have a hard song, then you got a song about like a little more calm or a little bit more vibey. So that one I wanted to do more on a relationship aspect instead of like a street aspect when it comes to Understand Me. So it's basically like, it's like you telling somebody like you don't want to live a lie. You feel me? You basically telling somebody you don't want to live a lie. You don't want to do nothing that's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to do something that your heart is not telling you to do. You feel me? That's what that song is basically about. So it's like for all those people that's like breaking free from like, they want to stay inside. They want to be a certain way because other people's telling them to do this. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't only have to be a relationship. Anything you want to do, if someone's telling you to do it a certain way, but in your heart you want to do it a certain way, that's what that song is basically about. So it's like I'm telling people to understand me, you feel me? Because I understand myself, so I want you to understand me. Like, I don't think you really understand me. You feel me?
And then break down, if you can, Black. What was that? What I'm saying? What was you doing for that one? What was the creative?
That one was just like, you feel me? I was just on some fun shit, you feel me? Because I'm trying to, we're about to come strong this summer, you feel me? So I need to have, that's just for the bitches to shake their ass to be honest. I can't even come up with no long shit for that one. That shit one was just for bitches to shake their ass to, you feel me? Go to the strip club. I met a bad bitch with a fat ass, told her drop it and pop it. That's it.
What was your, like, now you said you were singing and rapping, you kind of put that together and stuff like that. So if you could, who's your favorite singer and, ever to you, or you can give your top two if you can't decide on one.
Nah, you're not gonna believe this shit. Nah, niggas gonna be weak.
As well. I want your top two. If you do that, and then definitely.
Nah, niggas gonna be weak. I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm still gangster, but Justin Bieber was my first favorite singer. I'm not gonna front that shit. You feel me? Because I'm a Pisces. You feel me? Pisces gang. You feel me? Like my son was really doing his shit back then. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That shit. When I was young, I used to look up to him and shit. You said my first favorite rapper and singer, or just like two singers, right?
No, I said you can give me two singers that you feel like inspired you, and also since you rap as well, give me two rappers that inspired you.
Yeah, so Justin Bieber is one singer that inspired me. Another thing I would say is, well, I would say my mother, like my mother singing shit. She used to always sing when in the house and stuff like that. So that definitely was one of my first inspirations with stuff. I'm not gonna really give her name and stuff on the interview and shit, but definitely that was one of my first inspirations. So Justin Bieber, my mother. We'll keep it like that for the singing.
Carrying them tunes while they rocking you to sleep at night. You know?
Exactly. That's how I got it. And then another one, the rappers, NBA Youngboy, that's definitely one of my favorite rappers. You feel me? Like, a lot of people don't like him, but you feel me? It's not even about the music too much. It's just about the perseverance. I fuck with that shit. OD. So, yeah, NBA Youngboy. Another one is one of my favorite, 50 Cent. 50 Cent, definitely. Like,
always love to hear that.
Yeah, 50 Cent. Like, I've been, like, you feel me? Like, that was my first favorite rapper back in 2005 when I was 5 years old and shit. And then I had other couple of favorite rappers, but lately, like, I started reading his book, Hustle Harder, and his 48 Laws of Power with Robert Greene. And I've been spending a lot of time in Queens and stuff lately and shit. You feel me? And I know, like, you feel me? I be in the hood and shit in Queens. So you feel me? I just be a lot of stuff in his song and his music I see on a day-to-day basis, you know, and I'm trying to be a rapper myself and shit. So it's just like, you feel me? It's just like, it's inspiring me shit. So lately I've been listening to 50 Cent a lot. So
got you. So I'm gonna just got two more things I'm gonna pass off to Lance. First off, how old are you, man?
I just turned 21 on March 6th.
Yo, congratulations to making it 21 because we all know people that didn't make it that far. So congratulations.
Yeah, you already know.
Because of that, you get a pass on the Justin Bieber thing because you're 21 years old. Because if you were 31,
exactly.
we're really gonna have to say something about that.
Nah. That was mad long ago and shit.
Nah, it's all good, bro. Like you're 21, so you are a product of your environment. I can't. Justin Bieber was having hits at when you said he was on the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can understand the mindset now.
Yeah, and also it's like about keeping it a buck. Like if you're gonna get on here and just try to lie to keep on an image, that's not gangster. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what people think. Like I'm gonna tell you, like that's what it was. You feel me? Like you feel me? So it's on that too.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Lance.
All right, what's good, homie? You know what I'm saying?
What's good?
The project is dope. Mm-hmm. My favorite record is Poppin'. Poppin'?
Yeah, Poppin'.
That's my shit. That shit thump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you making records like Poppin', what's the vibe in the studio like? What you got in the studio? What you making them kind of bangers?
Bro, when I made Poppin', when I had in the studio and shit, my son right here, we was in the studio and shit. You feel me? I always gotta smoke. You see how you go on a podcast and you light a little something and shit. Like I definitely smoke before I get on that shit. You feel me? I just like, you feel me? I like it to be calm. You feel me? Sometimes I be having the guys in the studio. Sometimes I be having models and shit like that. And my shorty be pulling up to the studio and shit. But other than that, like sometimes I'm my best when it's like, you feel me, more calm and the party's in my head with shit. So you feel me? I just close my eyes. I give you a party on the mic. You feel me? So you whatever the vibe is, you feel me? I just get onto that shit. But the vibe in the studio that day was pretty calm. But I knew that shit was different. I knew I was taking it to a different direction. I definitely knew something was up with it when I was making that, and that's why I made it the first song that I put out to promote the tape.
Is that your favorite record on the album?
Damn, son. Damn, bro. He just asked me what my favorite record on the mixtape, bro. Yo, that shit crazy, yo. What did I say? Damn, son. I was saying my favorite record is the one that I just now put out. I just dropped yesterday. I just dropped the video for Sicker Shit. He just said a Mary Poppin'. Yeah, that's what he said too. Yeah, that shit is fire. But it's like, that's like flashy, you know, as an artist, you know, like that's for you guys. That's for the people. Like I want to, you know, I'm not a selfish artist. I'm gonna give the people what they want. But that song is more close to me. Sicker Shit, the song that I just dropped, that definitely is more close. That shit is more personal. I like that song, definitely. And I'm in my hood with it and everything. So
yeah, that Sicker Shit is a banger too.
Good luck. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, homie. All right, now you said you smoke a little something.
Yeah.
Smoker. I'm Dutch all day. What you rolling up in? The backwood, the papers?
Nah, I'm rolling up in the Black Raw, my G. Black Raw, the Black Organic Raw.
Yeah, so oh man, so
that shit keep that shit keep the papers in. That shit hold better. Like the Dutch, bro. I got asthma and shit, so you feel me? The Dutchess and shit can't like. Too much coughing afterwards, you feel me? But sometimes I used to do it, like, you feel me? Like, when I used to be in the Bronx and shit, a lot of Bronx niggas, bro, if you want to go to the Bronx, nobody's smoking with no fucking papers in tow. I'm from Flatbush, so, you know, niggas in Flatbush, we smoke with papers in tow, papers in front, you feel me? But when you go to the Bronx, you niggas gonna be smoking Dutchess. In Harlem, niggas gonna be smoking Dutchess. That's just how it is, you feel me? But in Queens and fucking Brooklyn, we smoke papers in Fronto.
Nah, I can't fuck with that Fronto shit. That shit makes you a cigarette, my nigga.
Nah, bro, what? The Dutch, bro, you tweaking, bro. The Dutch is what make it. The Dutch is the shit that make it like a cigarette.
That's just funny, bro. All right, now if there's someone who hasn't heard your music and they ask you to describe your sound or someone who sounds like you, how would you answer that question?
My sound, I would describe my sound as melodic, but I'm still talking street shit. You feel me? So Yeah, I would describe it as like I'm like a hood Jesus. I'm like a hood Jesus.
A hood Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the first.
Some fly shit.
Was there, unless, and you can answer it truthfully too, because you can say you're just 100% on your, your body. You think this, if someone's like, oh, okay, is there an artist that is similar to you that they're like, oh, okay, like, you know how people are like, oh, if you like this person, you don't like this person. Is there anybody out in the game that you could think of that you feel like?
Look, boom, boom, boom. Let me give you something. I'm not gonna say that there's not anybody that I would say that I'm similar to, but I will tell you this: the way that I dress, the way that my hair look, you know, the amount of rapper comparisons that I get. People call me ASAP Rocky. They call me Travis Scott. They call me Playboy Cardi. Who else they call me? They call me Rich the Kid. They call me Rich the Kid.
I just said Khalifa because you talk, call me skinny.
Yeah, and the fucking it's probably just the clothes that I be wearing, to be honest. That's all it really be. But that's other than that, like I really wouldn't say I don't know what rapper I will compare myself to, because a lot of rappers that's in the game right now, you could say that there's like somebody that they remind you of, but I can't figure out who I remind myself of. I'm just me right now.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like I told Lance this, we talked before, and I told Nagby this, we talked before. When I listened to you, the only artist I got the vibe when I was listening to was A Boogie with the Hoodie. That was it.
Oh.
Like, the only person I could compare. And not saying you guys are similar, but
Yeah.
I was like, when I put it on, I was like, yo, anybody else getting the A Boogie with the Hoodie vibe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people be saying that. I'm not gonna front. Some people be saying that shit, but you feel me? We doing our own different thing. You feel me? I respect his shit though. He definitely put on for the melodic rappers and shit. He definitely made it possible for us to get that respect and shit. I'm not gonna not pay homage and shit, but I feel like we're doing different things. You feel me? Because I'm a roster. You feel me? Like I'm a roster. I'm really from Flatbush. Like I'm really different, bro. Like you just gotta understand. You feel me? I just need a little bit more time. That's why I dropped Understand Me.
Gotcha.
As an artist, what is the hardest thing about being you?
As an artist, hardest thing about being me. That was a good question. The hardest thing about being me is just staying focused, because it's like not even staying focused, because I'm focused, but it's just like I hate not to be on focus. Like I need to stop being such a perfectionist sometimes. I'm so hard on myself. That's what I think it is. Like I put a lot, and I'm not complaining about it, but I just put a lot on my plate. I feel like sometimes I need to calm down. But I would say is just probably living the double life, you know? Because as an artist, music is good and all that other shit, but we live a whole nother life beyond the music. When the headphones go down and the mic is off and shit, you feel me? You got real problems. You got family. You got friends. You got people living in the hood and shit. You got niggas getting locked up and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, there's a lot of shit that happens on you feel me, on a daily basis in the neighborhood that I'm from and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, like that's just the only thing. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just staying focused through all the bullshit and shit.
And what's the best thing about being you?
Nah, the best thing about being me. Nah, I want to answer that first question again. I got the answer. The hardest thing is people telling me that they see greatness in me, and it's been something I've been dealing with. Like, it's not like I can't explain. A lot of people would want some people to tell them that, like, yo, I see something in you. Like, I see something in you. You know, like, but it happens to me like on a daily basis all the time. You feel me? But I'm still on the grind. I'm still in grind mode. I'm not there yet. I don't feel like I'm there yet. So I'm still in grind mode. So it puts a lot of pressure on me when I got old ladies, I got older men, I got people just stopping just like, yo, like yeah, you're something different about you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm like, all right, yeah, thank you. And they're like, no, I'm serious. Like, I see something, and it's like, I'm just like, damn, son, it's just like, but I'm still in the grind. So it's like, I gotta make that happen. Like, so it's like a lot of pressure with shit.
It's definitely
That'll be the.
it's definitely difficult to live up to an expectation. When people have you, like, they just see, like, they see greatness in you, so they just have an expectation. So you feel like you have to live up to that expectation. So you're like, damn, what happens if I don't live up to this expectation, or I do well for a certain amount of time? I got to keep up with this or that or whatever, So I understand that, because like there's sometimes you see that athlete that they're a great football player. They may make it to college, but they don't make it to the NFL, and people just have to put that expectations on them, and then when they don't make it, it's just like, also, am I not like anybody anymore? Did I let people down? And it's like, I feel like you got to focus on yourself. You feel me? Like, you compete with yourself. You don't compete with others. Great that people see that in you, which is great, because if they think that I'm not average, I must not be average. You feel me?
Yeah, it's good. It's good too. But the good thing about being an artist, I got that perfectly now. All right, guys. The other good thing about being an artist is, definitely is turning the bad into good. Ooh, that shit is like my job is to say how I feel. So it's like, when nothing bad is happening in my life, or nothing bad is happening, I'm not going through much adversity, there's not much to talk about. But it's like, when someone or something happens to just get you in a certain mood, and then you go to the studio and you say how you feel, and then people are dancing to it, that shit right there is fucking, I like that shit. I like that shit, like dancing to my emotions. I like that.
Now, DY, take it away.
All right. I have a question. I usually ask this question just to get test the temperature in the room, or basically your mindset. So for you, I'm gonna ask. This is a fill in the blank question. So I know, as you said, you like R&B and rap, you like putting things together. So this is your fill in the blank question. If it wasn't for hip hop / R&B, I would be doing blank. Go ahead, fill in the blank for me.
If it wasn't for hip hop, I'll probably be playing chess. I'll be playing chess.
Great answer, yo. Great answer. See,
Definitely.
I definitely want to bust out a chessboard and see if you just talk about
it.
What?
I'm not gonna front. I'll cook you. You sure?
Okay, I'm a New York cat. So if I put the clock on and I say put it on the clock, you better know what time it is.
Trust me, I'm all about it. I'll beat anybody. You don't even understand.
Now we just play. That's what's up.
Yo, I got a cut.
Hold you to chess, and then I'm gonna let Lance, answer his question.
You said what? Oh, what made me get into chess?
Chess is intriguing to you.
Oh, what about it? It's just the fact that it really is. It's life. It's like everything. Like, it's the secret behind everything. Like, to me, like, I feel like the fact that I play chess, it gives me an advantage over so much other people. Like, they don't understand how, like, they don't understand about preparing before they don't understand preparation. It's like, it's a thinking man's game. So it's like, whoever wins in the moment is thinking more faster. I'm thinking more like precise inside of the moment. So it's just I don't know. It just helps me with business. Honestly, it helps me with all business endeavors, music business, money business, everything. You think of chess, you think of strategy. It helps you strategize. And I believe everything should have strategy to it. Whether you're trying to go talk to a girl, whether you're going to go try to beat somebody up, whether you're going to go make a song, whether you're going to put out a track, whether you're going to put out a podcast, you need a strategy, And if you see all the fuckery ahead of you before, then you come into battle a certain way. Yeah, steps ahead of other people.
Facts. Chess is a perfect way to break down the balance of action, reaction. You know what I'm saying? That, like, okay, you do this, this has to do this, and if you don't, you're gonna lose. So
exactly.
The answer. Go ahead, Lance.
That chess answer kind of got me, yo. I ain't played chess in years, so I don't even want no smoke. But yo, being from Flatbush, how has that impacted your sound?
Me as a child?
No, impacted your sound as an artist.
Oh, being from Flatbush, well, basically, like, it's a lot of people from Flatbush, we talk about the like violent aspect of it, and you feel me? The violence, yes, that's in the sound too, but it's like people don't talk about the Caribbean aspect. It influenced me because it's a very Caribbean neighborhood and stuff like that. And I'm Jamaican, so it's like, even though I'm not inside of Jamaica, it's like I would consider it like a little Jamaica where I'm from. You feel me? So it's like we have the Jamaican food, we got the Trinidadian food, we got the Fronto, we got the Toll. There's a lot of Rastas and shit. You feel me? So it's like it's a lot of roots, a lot of culture. So I feel like it, even though I'm in America, Flatbush, it kept me grounded in my culture because there's a lot of West Indians there and stuff. And I feel like if I would just look at myself as a regular, just American boy, like I wouldn't know, you know, I feel like everyone need to know their roots, you know about where their people come from. And now it gives you a better, like when you have a better identity of who you are, it's easier to go take on the world. You feel me? So.
Facts.
But yeah, definitely, like, it influenced me too because, you know, it's motivational. Like a lot of shit happen, like bad things happen, good things happen. You see a lot of things happen to people and you don't want to end up in certain predicaments. You learn from a lot of people's mistakes too. You feel me?
Yo, when it's all said and done, what do you want to be remembered for or known in the game for? Like, what is your end game for rap or for just in your life in general?
My end game is not to be just a rapper. Like basically, I want to open up a chain of Caribbean fast food and Caribbean stores inside of Flatbush. I want to open up Caribbean stores like along the strip so I can employ immigrants coming from Jamaica who have a hard time getting jobs. I could give them jobs and I could have them working inside of like the Jamaican stores. You feel me? I want to do that in like 2023. And also I'm very good with like directing and like and creative. I'm very creative. So eventually, like in, you know, my 30s, I want to get into film. And you know how basically like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube and them, they depicted with Bad Boys in the Hood and stuff, they depicted how it was to grow up in the 90s and in LA and the gangbanging and everything. They depicted that so clearly, their time period. They showed it to the world so precisely. And like it's great to us because that's old, you know? It's old. It's in the 90s. It's becoming historical. But now, this time period that I'm in, 2020s, right now, it's gonna be an old time period, you know? It's gonna be an old time period. People are gonna do study about this. They're gonna study all the violence, all the stuff that happened inside of this time period. And I wanna make a movie that's gonna depict my time period for the people in 2040, 2050, for the kids in 2040. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
All right, man. So before we wrap up this interview, I want you to shout out your music, your Instagram, where people can find you at.
Well, my music is Shah the Artist. You can look me up on Instagram, Shah_the_artist. Then on YouTube, just look up Shah the Artist. I'm on DistroKid. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, SoundCloud. Drill and B just dropped. My first tape before that was Free Throws and Poison that I dropped in 2019 for my song Not My Bitch, shot by director Gambino. We could curse on this, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right? All right, bet. Yeah. So yeah, and then fucking, yeah, we about to leave right now. And then, yeah. So, yeah, basically, yeah, you can find me on my Instagram. Everything is on my Instagram. Everything that's connected to me. So, and I'm with Dirty First Management. So that's my manager, Drox.
That's what's up. Yo, thank
you. And Label Vision. One last thing, Label Vision. That's the team. That's the label. You feel me? We got Jason Lowry. He's coming up with more stuff. You feel me? And I just dropped my song with Sammy Shells and shit. And we have a podcast. We have a podcast coming soon, but I'm not gonna be on it. It's not gonna be owned by me. It's gonna be a podcast that we're opening up soon. It's gonna be called Dope Stories Podcast. So definitely we will want you to return the favor. Well, I'm opening it up, but I'm not gonna be on the podcast. Someone else is gonna be running in it, but we're about to start it soon. So
absolutely. Yo.
Drill and B. Tune in.
For sure. Yo, thanks for rocking with 25-8 The Culture. I'm your host, DJ Pablo Maccabee.
You already
Shout out artists.
D-Wise, you feel what I'm saying? We out here. Hey, I know you like this interview, so I need you to do is hit that like button up there. You know what I mean? Down there, it's a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. We do it for y'all. We listen to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all watching. D-Wise, out.
Lance Draper, and like my Hennessy.
Hey.
I'm out.